Greetings once again. I am Russ Hatfield, joined by my twin soul Kara, who is a member of Ashtar Command stationed on Hades base. This lesson on coercion is channeled by Kiri through Mark Crocker and is called Say It With Feeling. In it, Kiri gives us a lesson in using coercion as a tool for helping someone in their development by adding the power of voice to the coercion. She explains that there should be no hesitation, but the exact opposite to get the best results. She then judges our recent efforts in applying her lessons to our lives. You can follow our online transcript at the link below to our homepage, centerforascension.org. Please subscribe if you want at the end of this video to be alerted to future channeling sessions, editorials from Kara and myself, and lessons from the Center for Ascension. And now, say it with feeling.
Now, let us look at coercion in the development. Let us take, for example, somebody that is starting off in a conversation trying to explain something and using coercion as a tool to get the point across. Now, it's important to start off with a nice, soft, level voice, not umming, ahhing, or pausing, or stuttering. If you stutter, and mix words, and hesitate, for example, when I'm coercing, I speak fluently. Notice as I'm talking that I speak fluently. When I pause, it is a pause just long enough to get the point across and for it to start to sink in. In doing this, you keep the person's attention. Just as they start to wander, the pause occurs and they go, They think within themselves and they pay more attention. You can use coercion in a lulling, soothing voice, lulling the person almost asleep, and then if the voice can use as a lulling, soft tool, you can go, now we start the development. As soon as the voice changes its level from a soft, soothing, lulling voice to a precise, calculated, laying down the groundwork for expansion, you now have that total attention, like you are totally within my grasp and control. You're thinking as I want you to think, that you are learning. Oh, that was sheer brute force. That was sheer brute coercion. That wasn't finesse or anything. His voice was soft, level, but yet there was menace in his voice. And the very... I think it worked extremely well. I was quite impressed. It was like when I was a teenager, that was the power that he was using. But not the type of power that we use. He was using a sheer, raw power.
Now then, Kiri.
Mm-hmm.
If this was a class on coercion,
Mm-hmm.
then as a pupil, I would say, the teacher doesn't need an awing at the beginning of the speech for effect. Make it so that it's lulling, and then when you come off and be very precise,
No, because it does. Attention. No, because it does not put the hooks in. Like umming and ahhing makes you appear unsure and indecisive. You have to start from the get-go, being precise. What Johnny would tell you from his experience with Mark. Mark did not or hesitate. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the fact remains that by hesitating at the start, Mark had hesitated and ummed and ahed. That would have given you the advantage because Mark was hesitating, umming and ahhing. Even for effect, it would have given you the opportunity to go on to the attack straight away instead of being put at a halt, a stop, and redirecting your energy to thinking, what is going on here? By starting with a low, soft tone and then gradually escalating up and up as the power level got higher and higher and intense and intense. I mean, the temperature in that room went up quite dramatically.
Yeah, you did. And let's say that Mark handled himself really well. Really, really well.
I mean, if we take that as a test case, I would give that a B plus or even an A minus, as opposed to other times that I've seen Russ coerce, which I'd give a B, and some other times I've seen Mark coerce, I'd give him a C. But the incident of 6 days ago, I'll give that as a teacher either a B plus or an A minus. It wasn't perfect. If he'd coerced perfectly, it would have taken half the time that it did to calm down the situation, and you would have been probably either all fired to get up out there and to tackle it straight away, or you would have been so apologetic that you would have been groveling on the ground. It depends on the end result that he was heading for. So I'd say it's probably an A minus, as opposed to a B of Russ's most recent.
You know, I mean, both needed people.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, once we got out there and got into the project,
Oh, yeah.
we're out there for hours.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Tia was quite concerned with the fact that he was coming down with something that he shouldn't be out there stressing and straining himself so badly. But
Well, I was genuinely concerned.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But-
I mean,
I side with Mark on that. The fact that it made him sick quicker than he was going to be sick, made it sooner. So therefore, the recovery process could happen sooner. And from what I've heard Mark talking about at work, he's going to need to be well next week. And if it had occurred later in the week, let us say that he went down sick on Monday, right? Yeah, he would still be quite sick at the moment, which means that he would be sick for the upcoming work problems that he has to deal with. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to make something positive.
not making anything positive out of it, it was positive. Without a shadow of a doubt. Tia is still up in the air on that. But I feel that by Mark making himself sick sooner will help himself heal sooner. In fact, he's a lot better than he has been.
Well, he was out there working with me, laying on that. He wasn't dressed very well at all. I mean, I couldn't believe he didn't have a coat on.
Well, I think the coat would have been more of a hindrance at that point. What he was wearing was very warm clothing underneath his shirt that he was wearing.
Yeah, I know he had sleeves on, and he was pretty well dressed.
And the fact that he worked up a sweat anyway, it wouldn't have mattered if he'd been in shorts and t-shirts. He was working up a sweat, which kept the body temperature high enough to keep things going productively. That's like this. Mm-hmm.
I'd say if we can make what would be handy for us to do is have a come along.
Come along.
Oh,
Come along is like a chain on a with a some kind of lever system that you can lever it chain link by link.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like a police system. Like a police system.
like a what?
Police system.
Yeah. I thought you were saying.
Yeah, there come along to be a lot cheaper than a winch. They do about the same job.
I like winches. Oh, winch, not a wench. I can think of a couple of winches, actually. Let me see. I know a good, useful winch.
You might be